Yes. Okay. Hello there, everyone. I am back here with a brand new interview today. I have done a few in the past. I've talked to Darren McQuaid of the Magic Ghostbuster, Alex Newborn of the Alabama Ghostbusters, and I forgot one of their names now, Adrian Finney of the White Rose Ghostbusters. And I've spoken to quite a nice lot of few Ghostbusters franchise members, which is a lot of fun. And as you can see, I can see my pack back there. But yeah, and today I'm back with another super fan, as I am. As you know, I have met I met my group in the Bristol Ghostbusters, but I would love to maybe become a member with them. That'd be pretty cool. So to maybe have a chat with those. But the Bristol Ghostbusters, people have seen videos of them on my YouTube channel. But today I am back with another super fan, as I said just now, and that's Terri Widener.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Good
hello.
to be here with you, James. Thanks for having me.
Yes, she's welcome. And so we're still talking about Ghostbusters in general, straight to like Afterlife, the cartoons. Props and toys and stuff like that, and we'll then talk about her group. Let's just say here, what is the name of your franchise you're with?
I'm with the South Dakota Ghostbusters in the USA.
Cool. Right, so now in total there's actually 4 Ghostbusters films altogether. There's the 1984 one, Ghostbusters 2 1989, Ghostbusters Answer the Call, which was 2016, and then just lately Ghostbusters Afterlife, and plus there's the video game,
cartoons. We got cartoons
the
here
real
in the States.
Ghostbusters, Extreme Ghostbusters. It's just a whole lot of stuff, a lot of fun stuff, even the toys. But it's hard to choose. I tell a lot of people this, but what would you say was your favourite out of all of the movies to start with?
Oh golly, you can't go wrong with the original, the first original Ghostbusters movie, I don't think. But Afterlife is a really super close second because I think it's a great tribute to Harold Ramis, the gentleman who played Egon, and Egon's character in general also brought in some new blood to Ghostbusters too. A lot of youngsters are in this new movie. So I'm really excited about this one, kind of creating more of a fan base for Ghostbusters all over again. And as you said, we've got all kinds of cool toys now. There's more gear out there for Ghostbuster stuff. I think it's a really exciting time to be a Ghostbuster.
I'm still getting bits and pieces of my actual uniform bits together. I need to get a flight suit still, but I got the last name patch. I've got the iron patch as well. I just got to get the actual thing to pull it onto. But it's all coming together slowly. I just I kind of think about just getting all the props done first. So the pack, I got the pack, the PKE, the trap that I showed off, the MT5. Oh, that's one I didn't show. I got the MT500 video as well. Oh gosh. This one. I need to actually charge it up, but it's got the voices from the first film from the hotel scene.
Nice.
So I'll have to let you hear this some of the time because battery's flat, but it's a really good replica that. But yeah, so what one was it you said that was your favourite film? The first one?
The original one. Yes.
I
want to say. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, I was just going to say that I was born in '84, so I wouldn't have been able to actually see that movie in a theatre because, of course, I was only like 4 days after the original movie was released. I was born, so I think the original film came out on the 8th of June of 1984, and then I was born on the 11th, so like 4 days later, so I would have been too young. So I think 1989, I was 5 years old. Of course, 5 years on Ghostbusters 2.
Yes.
So I was 5 that year, and I think I kind of fell in with Ghostbusters 2 more because I was able to see it and take it in more, I suppose. And
Yeah.
I fell in love with the courtroom scene. I love the courtroom scene with the Scoleri brothers,
Yes.
and when they get back into business, and the whole Vigo thing, and the river of slime into the sea. Just everything about that movie kind of it touched me more as a child, that one, than the first one, because I didn't see it as a child, like when it first came out. But I love it all, and I grew up with the cartoons.
Yeah, me too.
Do you own cartoons?
I was too young to go see the movies when they came out, but I remember watching the cartoons on Saturday morning, and it was, a great time to be a kid, to expand your mind with that kind of thing. It was so cool for the Ghostbusters to be paranormal investigators and to have fun with it, because there really weren't a lot of TV shows about that back then. Nowadays, there are all kinds of TV shows and movies that kind of expand your mind about the supernatural. But the Ghostbusters are definitely always going to be my favorite.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite episode? I know it sounds like there's like a lot of them, but do you have one that stands out?
Um, I don't really have a favorite episode. That's one of the things that I personally need to study again more, because it's been so long since I've seen the cartoons, and the Extreme Ghostbusters, the fun stuff that used to be on in the mornings. So I just definitely need to watch them all over again, study some more.
Do you have the DVDs of the cartoon?
I wish.
It's
on my list.
Because the real Ghostbusters set, there was I got the US one. It's a real it's like the firehouse Time Life set. So that's the one that's got the whole series, and I think it gets Slimer specials as well at the end of it. But
cool.
It's packed, that set. So I think that's the set I'd recommend to you if you get the cartoon.
Sure. That's another fun thing about Ghostbuster, is that we all are in different walks of life, and we all, get what we can when we can, what we can afford, and what we want, and things like that. And that's one great thing about being on the team, is I can say to you, hey, do you mind if I borrow your DVD so I can watch it? Most likely you'd say yes. I found that my team here in Dakota do that a lot. We share stuff, so we can just kind of enjoy it together.
Yeah, and also way back in 2016, I was always a fan in general, but when the 2016 film came out, it kind of opened more doors to me, if you know what I mean. Because then it just revealed that anyone can be a Ghostbuster, like you said, but also women can also be Ghostbusters, and when you know what I mean by that as well, to what I'm meaning in my future and stuff. But yeah, it reveals a whole lot of doors open everywhere. So it means that anyone could be a cosplayer, whatever you are, whoever you are, you can just follow your dream and be and have that fun. So that's a good thing.
Absolutely. Yes, we've got there are 2 Lady Busters on our whole team for the whole state. So I am really honored to be a South Dakota Ghostbuster. We also have a member that's in a chair. We have a member that wears a kilt. We don't discriminate against anybody. We are all in it for love of Ghostbusters. We do everything for free, and we earn money for charity to help other people. And we just love geeking out together. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Extreme Ghostbusters? Is that do you like that one?
The Extreme Ghostbusters, I haven't seen that in ages either. But I saw that in the new Afterlife movie, they are bringing some of those characters out as ghosts in the movie. And so that's kind of making me a little bit more encouraged to go get those DVD sets. so I can find out more about the characters and the episodes they were in and things like that.
With Afterlife, I do like that I heard the bug-eyed ghost appear in it. It was on the Real Ghostbusters toy.
Yes.
And actually, funny in this movie, the Iru Shandor actually turned up. And what a horrible way that Gozer just tore him to pieces, though.
Yes. I was really glad that was kept a nice clean rip, because if there would have been guts everywhere, my kids would not have enjoyed the movie. So that made it more enjoyable for my little ones that were in the theater that day.
How old are your children?
They're 7, 8, 9, and 10 years old.
Yeah.
So they're still little.
So they enjoyed the movie, though.
Yes. Yes. My oldest has autism, and it kind of he got kind of scared in the movie when the mini puffs started being mischievous in the store. So I really had to sit down and explain to him that they weren't real, that they were not getting hurt. They aren't people. They're not alive. And so that was kind of a difficult moment in the movie theater, because he was legitimately being scared. In his mind, these were real and they were doing these things. And, had to be mom for just a minute and help
what about
them
the Terry
through.
dog at the Walmart? Because that looked quite scary, didn't it, as well?
Yes, I would not enjoy encountering a terror dog in Walmart either, though. I thought it was hilarious.
The whole scene started off quite good, though, with like just Paul, what was his name? Mr. Gruberson. Just
Yes.
like going to the store and just looking for stuff and picking up bits and just hears stuff going on, and then sees that bag of Stay Puft marshmallows and sees just like one cute one come out of the bag. That is just a great scene.
Yes, it was. I thought he was a phenomenal actor in the movie, and I really enjoy that they tied in. You remember what happened in 1984 in New York, and that was part of the whole bringing things kind of around full circle. But yeah, I find
I thought like the feels when Phoebe was calling Razor Colt Burks, and I thought this is happening. It's bits that we realised and seen from the past. It's it's not really an Easter egg, the store, but it was in the sequel. And then so you don't see to start off with, because somebody answers the phone, but then you see straight after his race dance there, and he's the one that's talking to Phoebe, and the one bit that shocked me a bit was when he says Egon can go to hell, because they must have had a bit of a disagreement and stuff earlier on.
Yes, I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah, and Ray didn't want to believe at all what was going on in Oklahoma, and then Egon had to go there on his own. So I thought, they were good friends, really, as we know from the original movies. And then this happens, so what's going on? I thought, but it was good. Paul, it was good. Everything was good. What was happening in the whole film, altogether.
Yes, there are still a lot of unanswered questions, and hopefully that will be followed up by the next movie. We'll get our answers.
You think there'll be another one?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
I feel that they alluded to it quite a bit in the movie. So I guess we'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah.
I hope so.
So your group, you're with the South Dakota Ghostbusters.
Yes.
How long have you been with them, and how did you learn about the group?
Oh, that's an awesome question. I became an official member in the franchise with them this past October at our local convention. I applied about a year ago, and I went through our rookie program, which is you fill out some paperwork. They may do a background check on you to make sure that it would be safe for you to be around other people in certain situations. And then you actually get invited to events as a rookie. so they can see how you interact with the public.
Yeah, to have like a
Seem
wiki,
comfortable doing that kind of thing, because that's what we do as Ghostbusters. We go out into the public and just have a bunch of fun.
Yeah.
So I think usually within a year or so, you go from being a rookie to being a full-fledged member. I'm so proud to be a Ghostbuster. I can't believe that I earned the ability to join the ranks with everybody else. I'm really proud.
How long have you accumulated like your gear? How long did you get your uniform sorted out and everything like that?
It's been about a year. I really didn't have a whole lot of anything Ghostbusters before I became a rookie, believe it or not. I started off by getting a flight suit and my patches, my name patch and my Moogly patch for my arm. And it just kind of blossomed from there. Goggles, I've got an MT500, I've got a proton pack and wand that I'm working on. I've got key fobs, all kinds of things, t-shirts.
Are you building the pack yourself?
What I did is I got an already made pack from the Spirit company, and my Ghostbuster buddy and I took it apart and started modifying it, like spray painting and buying different pieces and bits and bobs to replace on the pack. And right now I'm waiting on a 90% to movie scale wand from Ben of Kent to show up. And I need a few other pieces with lights and sounds, and then I'll be all set.
Ben of Kent, I think they're from here. Ben
yes.
of Kent, yeah.
Yes. We rely on him a lot for some good quality pieces here in the States. Got a good reputation.
Yeah. Well, this one is actually entirely 3D printed.
Wow! No way.
And it was cheaper than I suppose the fiberglass shell ones would be. Because
nice.
the fiberglass shell, I would have guessed they're like pretty expensive in the $1,000, something like that, maybe past that amount. But with it being 3D printed, it was cheaper, and in pounds it was £800. So it was all we had to pay for it.
Very nice. That's great.
Of course, it was still a lot of money, so we had to pay for it over time, like on a payment plan. Mm-hmm. So I think it was coming to the end of, it's 2022 now. I got it in the summer of 2020.
Oh, so that's excellent.
It's got I'll have to do a separate video of it actually on, so I can get right up close to it. But it's got the cyclotron lights, it's got the cell lights, the blue cell lights, it's got the wand lights, it's got the sounds. The sound when it's on is that sound that we all know and love.
That's awesome.
Well, so it's got 2 songs. It's got the Ray Parker Jr. classic, and it's got my choice was Bobby Brown's On Our Own.
Yes, love it.
Got on there. So yeah, 2 songs. It's got the sounds. It's got smoke.
No way! I can't wait to see that video.
Yeah, it has a smoke feature. And all the details, like the decals, the bits, like the ribbon case. This is the Ghostbusters 2 entirely version. So it's got the black crank knob at the very top, which is just different to the GB one, because I think it was grey for Ghostbusters 1. And of course, the ribbon cable was different to the first film as well. So this is an entirely Ghostbusters 2 pack. So
that is awesome. That is so cool.
I got, and in the moment, I'm behind the scenes. I'm sorting out this room because I got a shelf just behind me where I'm keeping like a majority of my collection, like toys and figures and stuff. So I'm trying to tidy up and sort out some of that. So that'll be a part of the video where I show off my pack. So it'll be quite a long. I'll post it to my page and stuff so you can see it easily on there. So it might be quite a long video.
Oh, that'll be great. I'll geek out with you from across the pond over your stuff.
In the bottom one, on the bottom one here, I got my belt and my patches and like holster bits for the belt for like the PKU meter and that to go on. Then above is my DVD collection and soundtracks. And then toys, I'm just currently sorting out at the moment, so I've got quite a lot going on. But yeah, this is my when there's like stuff, I certainly when there's times when I'm just feeling down, right, and there's nothing I can do about it right now, and the only things I can just really enjoy is my love for Ghostbusters. Everything that just gives you a smile, whatever, because I love that franchise and just all of it so much. So that always brings up the mood a bit more. So it's thanks to that, this is a good thing. So my mood is always a bit heightened because of Ghostbusters. So
Bustin' makes you feel good.
Yeah, and so I had quite a lot of stuff over Christmas as well with Ghostbusters. We had this local toy shop not all that far from me, so we had some Funko Pops. I couldn't show you something. Yeah, one second. This thing, it's quite old, I think, but it's like an Ecto one with like Winston in the top there.
Oh, that's so neat. Wow. Oh, I love it. That's a great addition to the collection.
This came with one of my figures, like a standee of the No Ghost logo.
Oh, neat.
Just like
that's amazing. Oh, cool. The different things that we find in the different countries that we live in. I just love seeing everybody else's stuff.
Am I right in thinking Ray Stantz is your favorite Ghostbuster?
Maybe. Wow, that's a great rendition of him. Oh my gosh. I'm impressed.
But the leg hose as well. I think it can see that leg hose.
Yes.
The detail on the pack there.
That is so neat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you collect the Ghostbuster comic books and things?
I personally don't have any. I bet. Oh, what's that? Looks like you have something crossing over. Oh, that is so neat.
It's a big, thick one, so it's got quite a lot of little comics inside it. So it's got, of course, you can see a Holtzman here. So it's like it's got Holtzman here. It's got a real Ghostbusters Peter Venkman.
Oh my gosh.
Got like the versions from the movie as well.
Yeah.
So I think.
Wow.
I got a lot more comics than this, so I'll have to do a video of my comic collection sometime as well. But I got a lot of stuff. Absolutely. Like I said, Ghostbusters brings up the mood, so I get a whole lot of stuff.
Right down the rabbit hole we go.
I think I have a Ghostbusters problem.
Nah, no.
No, that's definitely not.
If you end up having a problem, we have a huge support group.
Yeah. I was asking questions about your group. So you was with your group. You joined your group in October of last year, was it?
Yes. I'm pretty fresh to the franchise myself.
Yeah. So how many events have you been to? Up to?
Oh, let me see here. I've been to a conference. I've been to a baseball game. I've been to about 3 parades. I've been to an Easter egg hunt. I've been to probably about 6 or 7 different things already. And we've got a whole lineup already for this upcoming spring.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Yeah. We're going to go out there and have some more fun and hopefully raise some good monies for the folks that need it the most.
I hope you have a lot of fun as well, because it's the best thing to be a Ghostbuster and do all this stuff for charity and just basically just do a good cause and bring like a good lot of feeling to people, really.
It does. Yeah. Giving makes us feel good.
Yeah, well, goes with that. Busting makes us still feel good thing as well.
Right. Who's your favorite Buster?
Mine was Egon.
Oh, Egon.
Yeah. Just the scene in the at the end of the film at the beginning, like when he dies as well. It's just heartbreaking. I know it's like like a very good model and a very good CGI at the end of Harold Ramis's representation of the character, but it still makes you think, in a way, it still makes you think that is still Harold Ramis. Even though, like, back in 2014, it was this sad death back then.
Yeah.
But I think it was kind of a way to bring back his character. I think it was a really clever way of doing it. But bring back his character and just give a good tribute. And just at the end, it got me going at that point, that end of that end scene, because not only did he gave his daughter a hug, and then just during that time when it's happening, it's like he was like going up to the stars. And then just this part finally did it at the end. I'm just like sort of welling up at the time when during the time as I'm but it's like for Harold when it said that, like
not many dry eyes in the theater at that time, that's for sure.
Yeah. But excellent. And I just also one of the good fun. Oh yeah, one of the fun. Let's go back to fun parts of the film. I don't want to get into the sad parts of this. So the Muncher chase, that was fun.
Yes, it was.
And
it sure was.
And Phoebe testing out the proton pack of her grandfather, and what's the name? Podcast saying, she says, "Did I get it?" And he says, "You destroyed it." With the thing I think he was firing at. And then after they hear something, they certainly hear something from coming over somewhere else. That Muncher they found, and I think they got rid of him. Well, they lost him, and then later on they were in the Ecto, and they got with the trap that was on the RV trap, the trap on wheels. But, yeah, great stuff.
I got very animated during the movie myself when Ghost Corps showed up. I was kind of like, oh, that's my group. When Ecto took the jump over the little hill and it crashed, I knew it wasn't real, but I'm like, oh, Ecto.
Yeah, you could see have you been to Ghost Corps?
I'm sorry?
Have you been to Ghost Corps?
Been there? No.
Yeah.
I'd like to.
So the Ghostbusters Fan Fest back in 2019, you didn't go to that? You did?
I haven't. I'm really new in my Ghostbusters fandom, so I haven't really been to a lot of places and done a lot of things yet. There's a lot of potential, though.
Yeah. Keep the faith.
That's right. Yes. And, things like holidays and COVID and things like that are kind of putting a damper on a lot of stuff. But I know that things are going to just get better. And we have a fantastic online community of Ghostbusters, not just, the ones here in South Dakota with me, people, but people all around the world that we can talk to and we can rely on. My Ghostbuster buddies and I are buying things online all the time, like different pieces and stuff like that, and getting advice about our flight suits and all kinds of things. So, just because you can't meet in real life doesn't mean that loving Ghostbusters and helping each other out is going to stop. And I think that's great.
I mean, I get to the States sometimes, so I've been to New York. Maybe I'll get there again sometime. Maybe one day I might get to your part of the States and get to meet you or your group. That'd be good.
That would be so fun. We'd love to have you. Yeah.
We'll have to see, but yeah, that'd be a good experience as well.
Absolutely. We are a family, a Ghostbuster family. Yeah.
What time are we now? It's 11:13 here in the evening. What time is it there?
It is 5:13 in the evening. So dinner time, supper time. It's interesting how how much of a difference there is in the time zones. I'm sorry to keep you up so late with this interview.
No, that's okay. We've been talking about it, so I think it's a good. It's a Sunday. It's still a weekend, isn't it? So because the week, I think the work week would have been a little bit harder because you're at work, aren't you, as well, and stuff, and things going on in the week, and the kids are at school and different things going on. But I think Sunday and right now was the perfect timing, really, because otherwise it may have been, like next weekend or something. So, but perfect night. I think there's a perfect time to do it now. So I think maybe we'll end up now. But I'd like to thank you so much for this. This was a lot of fun.
The pleasure is all mine. I'm so honored that you decided to have me on an interview. I feel super special. And I'm so glad that you are a Ghostbuster enthusiast more than I am.
Oh, bless that. Thanks.
Super fan.
I'll just say goodbye to the viewers, and then we can say our goodbyes.
I'm sorry?
Okay. I'll just say goodbye to the viewers, and then I'll say then I'll start the recording.
Oh, sure. Sorry.
So everyone, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this interview. Please post your comments in the comment section. We'd love to hear what you thought. And until next time, goodbye and take care.